Okay, you're going to be learning how to apply certain special effects to this project, and I'm going to recommend certain ones specifically for this project that'll help you out, especially since you've only done a specific one. Most of you have only done, I recommended you only do one backdrop. These special effects are the Zoom ones that'll let you, the viewer, think that you have many different backdrops drawn. So here's one called KenBurns. I'm going to go ahead and click on the actual clip. I'm going to come right here, and it's the crop tool. So hit the drop down, select crop. Once you do, if nothing appears, all you have to do is click right here on the screen. Make sure that your playhead is right over the clip that you're editing. So again, I'll click on it. I chose crop, and here is the scene. I'm seeing it because the playhead is right there. See this right here that says KenBurns? Select KenBurns. It's a great tool, and it's called KenBurns because that old he developed it when he was doing the Civil War series. Okay, there's a start point and an end point. So I want on this to start zoomed in on Jewel, okay? And then it's going to pull back to, so there we are, and that's where it's going to start. It's a great tool. And then it's going to end. I'm going to pull this back. I want to get the mountains. I want to get the seas. We're going to show them everything. I definitely have to get the fish, since this is all about fish. You know, you can even pull it right off the screen. It's perfect portrait mode, but if you want to get it super big, get everything there. Okay, so it's going to start down here and it's going to finish like that. All you have to do, remember to hit this done button, and now watch. I'm going to take this, I'm going to hit play.
Hello, I'm Jewel, daughter of the chief of the Elwha tribe. Everything in my world was tied to the existence of the salmon. I remember as a little girl.
Okay, so you get the point, right? Now I'm going to do the same to this final one right here. So on this clip here is the one in which I'm going to do, so here is, I'm going to do a trim. Here I'm going to do a crop. Here I'm going to break up the scenes. And on this one I'm going to do the same thing I did before. I'm going to focus on Jewel. And the fish have disappeared. So I'm going to click on it. I'm going to go here to crop again. I'm going to say crop. I'm going to click on this frame. And you know, I'm going to do the same one, but I'm going to expand. Here I have to be over the last one, because this time there's going to be no KenBurns. There's going to be no, so I'm going to have her, focused on her, and there'll be slight, but this time it's going to go from her primarily to there being no fish whatsoever. So she's the focus. We'll expand out, and they'll get to see there are no fish anymore. And that's what this final scene talks about. And you get the point, okay? There, how about I go up just a touch, and I'll slice off the mountain. So it goes with her, you get the point. It starts there, and it finishes in the big scene. I'm going to hit done. I'm going to quickly pull it over so you can see it. There it is. So starts with her, pulls back, see there's no fish in the screen, and you see, and how sad, okay? Then, on this one's talking about just the salmon itself. I want to just focus on the salmon, so I click on the clip. I make sure the playhead is over that clip. I click on that clip, I come to crop, and I have a choice, so I hit crop. When it comes in, the ones I'm going to look at is crop and trim, okay? So crop is whatever, I want to focus down, crop, so just focus, I just want the fish, okay? So that's what I want right there. Actually, this is just the salmon. So I want that, and there we go. I want the salmon that are hanging back there, and I want the salmon that are swimming up the river. That's what I want. I don't need anything else but that, okay? And I'm going to hit done. And what crop does is it takes what I just framed and expands it into the entire viewer, okay? Versus I'll show you trim in a second, and trim is different. I like crop better than trim, although you lose some of the clarity. There, you see how it went from what I framed is what appears. Now I'm going to show you trim, okay? And I'm going to click on this, and let's say on this, nutrients. Let's say I want to go ahead and I want trim. So I click on the clip. I have the playhead over the clip. I click on crop, I go crop, and then I have trim right here, okay? Now trim, I'm going to pull this in. Trim is going to slice off whatever I want. So on this one I'm talking about nutrients, and I'm going to keep the word salmon just like that, and there. I'm going to hit done. Now this is the difference with trim. It does not going to fill it back up. Here, see what it does?
The rain strips the land of nutrients and washes it out.
Whether you like it or not, at least now you know the skill. So go ahead. Oh, and the last one. Let me show you this. Okay? Here's the picture. This one talks about the eagles coming in. I didn't want to make the eagle appear and disappear 10 million times. So here comes the eagle. Whoops. Why do I not have... Let me see if I can expand this. Oh, interesting. Okay, let me get rid of this. I'm going to take this and expand it, okay? As I want that eagle. There's the eagle. So right there, I'm going to bring this in just a touch, okay? Then I'm going to get the playhead. At the point the bird flies away is where I want to go ahead and slice it, okay? I'm trying to show you. And I'm going to take it and go blade. And then I'm going to cut it right there, okay? And now I'm going to come back up here, get rid of the blade, go select, take this part right here and go delete. Now I'm going to take this, okay? And I'm going to go, I click on that actual clip, and it's the clip of the bird. How about I'm going to go ahead and repeat it. So I'm going to go copy. And at that point, I'm going to get rid of this transition as well, and I'll bring it right back. And at that point, I'm going to go ahead and say paste. I got to tell you, usually I'll paste things back here. Matter of fact, I'll probably even do that. So I'm going to go paste. Here it is. Now I'm going to take it and go click, hold, drag, and drop it right there. I now have two eagles, okay? Let me pull this back where I had it before. And now I'm going to add another eagle. Here we go, paste. And that's either Command V or you can go up to Edit Paste. I'm going to take that eagle and I'm going to go like this and put that one in. And at that point, whoops, at that point, look, I've nailed it. So I'm going to go ahead and let's see what it looked. I'm going to bring my transition back in. And this is useful that you get to. And it makes it a lot better. So I'm going to take this. Whoops. Not sure what I just did there. So let's go undo. Let's take fade to color. Let's put it right there. Let's go fade to color. Put it right there. And now let's take a look and see.
The bears and eagles would swoop and catch a salmon and take the carcass into the woods to feed. The bears would receive nutrients from the remains and grow, where the young fish would feed on them. Every day I watch a complete circle of life, and the Kawa were the cornerstone.
Okay, now all I have to do is make sure that the audio volume is still lined up. The volume is still lined up. Here's my saying. I think we're good. I think everything's fine here. And so you just saw, that's what I wanted to show you. Okay? And even on there, I can sit there and go, how about, before I copy and pasted that, even then, I could still do a KenBurns or do a crop on it. And let me show you too. Let's say I do KenBurns. So I take the playhead, put it over, I go KenBurns, and I can start with the eagle coming in. So I'm going to back this up just a little bit. There it is, way off in the distance. So how about we start with it like that, and then we finish with the eagle flying off. I think. And then at that point, you only do it once. I'm going to hit done. Let's see what that looks like. I think it might work. Here goes. Oh, it went too fast. So let's hit crop. Crop this one. Yeah, by that point, he was already... So we need to expand that like that. Okay, and let's click across. Let's see if he... No, we're good there. We're good. That should work. And I think we're good. Let's try it. This is going to be a really nice effect.
The bears and eagles would swoop and catch a salmon and take the carcass into the woods.
Yeah, I think all I have to do is drop this a little bit. Here we go. And then maybe take this guy. If I have him like that, where's the bird? The bird is the bird. So, oh, he's right there. I think we're good. So let's try it again.
Salmon and take the carcass in.
I lose him just a little bit. And let's drop this just a little bit. Okay, now let's go ahead.
Catch a salmon and take the carcass into the woods to feed. The trees and plants.
Okay, I think you get the point. Try it. You can do the same thing. You can trim and crop these other ones as well after you've gone ahead and do it. But play with it. See what you like. Go.